So you sit for long periods every day, about 7 to 8 hours, and you think it's not stressing your health, right? Well, here are some of the ways prolonged sitting may be affecting your health. Number one, it can slow down your metabolism, and this can affect different systems in your body. For instance, your digestive system, you may notice that your bowel movement is slowed down, so you are not pooing as often as you should. Maybe you are pooing about 1 or 2 times every 2 or 3 days. Your stomach is full unnecessarily, you have stomach bloating, you're constipated, amongst others. That could be a sign that your prolonged sitting is gradually slowing down your metabolism. Another thing that can happen in this case is that your body may not be burning enough calories, and then you're storing up fat. Before you know it, you could start to gain weight unnecessarily, and this can increase the risk of obesity. And you know, obesity is a risk factor for many lifestyle diseases. Number two, it can increase the risk of a heart disease, right? I already mentioned in one of my videos that prolonged sitting can raise your blood pressure, but aside that, it can also promote the buildup of unhealthy cholesterol, and this unhealthy cholesterol over time can form what we call fatty plaque, fatty buildup along the walls of the arteries that supply blood to your heart. And when this fatty buildup blocks this artery, they can reduce blood flow to the heart, and before you know it, there could be a heart attack. If they block the arteries that supply blood to the brain, that will eventually result in a stroke. Number three, weakened muscles and bones. When you are in the habit of sitting for long hours every single day, your muscle tone, your muscle strength reduces, especially the muscles of your gluteal region, that's the muscles of your buttocks, and the muscles of your leg with which you're sitting. They can become weakened over time. Aside that, it can also lead to weakened bones, causing deterioration of this bone and increase the risk of a disease we call osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a bone condition whereby the bones become fragile and brittle, and they can break easily. In other words, this can increase the risk of fracture. This is especially common with increasing age. So as you increase in age, reduce the number of hours you're sitting for. And even if you are young, sitting for long hours can still cause muscle weakness and bone weakness over time. Number four, increased risk of type 2 diabetes. With continual sitting for long hours every day, the blood sugar remains raised. And when the blood sugar is raised, that means more insulin will be produced to be able to get rid of this blood sugar. Over time, the insulin might become resistant to this high blood sugar, and you may develop what we call insulin resistance. And insulin resistance can eventually increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. Number five, poor blood circulation. Sitting for long hours can also lead to poor blood circulation throughout the body. And what this means is that since blood is not circulating properly throughout the body, blood tends to pool in the legs and in the feet. And what this means in essence is that there's fluid build up in the legs, there's swelling, and there could be what we call